More than 1,000 people have participated in the Nebraska LEAD program since its beginning in 1981, and the group is now looking for applicants to be part of its 37th class. Terry Hejny is the program's director. He talked with us earlier this week to describe how someone might benefit from joining the LEAD program.
Well, for your viewers out there, the Nebraska LEAD program is a 2-year adult agricultural leadership development program. We're out and about right now ramping up our recruiting efforts for Nebraska LEAD Group 37.
Tell me about the fellowship.
Well, the fellowship, if someone's fortunate to secure one, it's worth about $14,000 over that 2-year period. Of course, we do have a minimal tuition fee of $2,500, but what happens for them, Jeff, is their first year they'll study state, local, national issues. Also includes 10 days to Kansas City, Washington, D.C., and Chicago. Second year will build on the first year studies and will include what I consider a capstone experience, would be an international study travel seminar to 3 different countries.
Can you go deeper into that? Tell me some of the things that are involved month to month, year to year.
Well, sure. You know, our first seminar, when they kick off, it's developing or assessing your leadership potential. And, you know, we want to find out and have them find out where they're at, where their strengths are, where there are some things that they need to work on. You know, we'll move into Southwest Nebraska a couple weeks later on energy issues, water issues. A few weeks after that, communication skills. You know, we'll be out at the University of Nebraska at Kearney, and they'll be diving into a lot of speaking exercises, but you know, also some listening exercises, which I think listening is very important for today's leader. And you know, with those speaking exercises, they're getting to know each other better. You know, we're going to put a media panel in front of them. They're going to meet the press, radio, TV, newspaper, get them prepared for the future. So that's just a small sampling of what they do that first year.
Tell me more about the domestic and international travel experience.
Well, the national experience puts them together for 10 days. You know, we're going to travel from Lincoln down to Peru State College. We're going to learn about nuclear energy. We're going to visit Cooper Nuclear Station. And in Kansas City, we're going to visit with the EPA. We're going to visit with our friends at the American Royal, the Ag Biz Council of Kansas City, the Federal Reserve Bank. But this is a chance that they'll get to meet with business leaders in agriculture and industry that shape ag policy. And then, you know, we move into Washington, D.C. for about 5 days, and you know, that's always an exciting time to be in our nation's capital, to meet with our United States senators and congressmen, and to make those important contacts. Also, you know, visiting the National Corn Growers and the National or American Farm Bureau Federation, those types of organizations that many of our LEAD fellows get involved in and do a lot with. From there, we move to Chicago for a couple days, and then it's back to Lincoln eventually, and I'm hoping they're always speaking to each other when they get back.
And if they're not, the international trips?
Well, the international seminar is a whole different thing. I mean, it's very fast-paced, as all of our seminars are. Early mornings, late nights, traveling 3 countries. This last January, traveled with Nebraska LEAD Group 35 to China, Laos, and Thailand. Opportunities for them to visit our U.S. embassies in those countries, understand U.S. policy and how we work with countries developing markets for our ag products, a chance to learn about the people and their culture, religion, education, healthcare, labor force, and so forth. So it's more than just agriculture, but it's an opportunity for them to see the global impact that a Nebraska farmer, rancher, or agribusinessman can have in the world.
What does someone get out of the program?
What do they get out of it? Well, Jeff, what they tell me is confidence. Confidence that they can advocate and can speak for agriculture. Self-confidence that they can make a difference, that they're helping to move agriculture forward here in Nebraska and in our nation. The issues, though, that we put in front of them, many sides of the story, so they have a very good understanding of how different decisions will affect different parts of the population. Also the networking, not only with their LEAD fellows themselves and the over 1,000 alums that are out there from the Nebraska LEAD program, but the experts across this state, across our nation, and the world that they can rely on for information. A leader can't know everything, but they've got to know people who can give them the right information and the correct information and help them make good decisions.